Okay, this is scale right here. Okay, it's called. This is it here.
Oh, regarding ADHD, so I got the paper to go to the person to diagnose me, and then I just never made the appointment.
Okay.
Because I decided, like, if I do get diagnosed with ADHD, I don't want to have to take meds every day.
You don't gotta take meds. You've been doing without it forever.
So then what's the point of getting diagnosed?
Okay, it's called a Kardashev scale, right? So human beings have not hit number 1 yet. We're getting there. But Kardashev scale is like it's based on how you harness energy for your planet, right? Because apparently the more energy you're able to harness and use, the faster you evolve. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like right now we at the point where Facebook and Google and all these guys are now trying to build their own nuclear reactors so they could get more power because we do not have enough power to power AI. But level 1 on this scale is that you're able to, like if there's a hurricane or earthquake or a tidal wave or any of that shit, because that's enormous amounts of energy, you're able to harness that. So when we reach that level of civilization, like all these hurricanes that form, they wouldn't be destroying Florida and all that. We'll just go somehow encase them and use that power to put electricity in homes and to power this and to power that and to power the next, okay?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this guy talks about it a little bit. You don't go in too deep because I just get short videos on it. Let's listen.
Elon Musk has been sporadically tweeting about the Kardashev scale, but what exactly is it and why is it so important? Well, the Kardashev scale measures a civilization's tech level by how much energy it can harness. And there are 3 main types. Type 1 is where we harness all of the energy on our planet. Type 2 is where we harness the full energy of a star. And Type 3 is where we harness the energy of a galaxy. But right now, humanity is at 0.7 on the scale. We use fossil fuels, solar, and nuclear, but we're nowhere near controlling Earth's full energy. And Elon Musk says we have a long way to go. We're at less than 5% of type 1, and to get to 30%, we need to place solar panels on all desert and highly arid regions. He even once said a small patch of solar panels in Texas could power the entire country, because according to him, solar is the most obvious way to ramp up to type 1. And to get to type 2, it is space solar, where we add panels to satellites that capture energy from stars in our galaxy. But that's a long way to go. Right now, the mission is type 1, and Elon is putting all of his resources into making that happen. Whether it be electric cars, solar panels, or rockets into space, it's Kardashev 1 or you're not really trying.
We still won't get to 1 though, because like I say, it's not just the solar shit. Like you gotta be able to harness a hurricane, an earthquake, a flood, all the storms, all that shit.
If they're saying that one little desert in Texas could make the whole city have power or whatever, why don't they just do that?
You better talk to Trump, because that dude does not believe in alternative energy. He don't like windmills. There was a windmill factory that was windmill farm that was 80%.
Why is Trump the one who has to agree to do everything?
Because he's the president.
Don't you have to go through the Senate and all the other branches and stuff?
Because he's the president, and if the president does not want to really pursue alternative energy.
Okay, but Biden was the president last year, so like.
He did pursue alternative energy in a lot of different ways, but it's no continuation because you can get 4 years of a liberal who can be like really pro
But like,
energy.
why not try it if it's gonna be, if it like what? I don't understand why.
Then you gotta decide who you'll vote for. You gotta discuss that because each of the parties are different.
That don't even make sense. I don't believe in solar power, so
we ain't getting intergalactic anytime soon. Thanks, guys. Shut up.
Republicans
Brittany.
don't believe.
Shut your old ass up, Brittany.
In solar power? Like what?
China's big into alternative energy, so we can fall behind China doing this dumb shit.
No, there's a lot of Asian countries with amazing infrastructure, and here we are still living in 3000 BC.
Because America functions differently though, but a lot of the countries out there that...
Have you seen Singapore? Their economy's booming right now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, a lot of countries out there that seem more developed than us still rely on us for a lot of their tech. Like a lot of the cameras and trains and stuff in China, Americans played a role in a lot of them, not all of them. but in the significant number of them, like we help them with a lot of tech. You know what I mean?
Then why don't we
do it
put
here?
In our infrastructure? Yeah, why don't we do it here?
Because America's a really weird place. Like if you come to California, there's tons and tons of cars. It's almost impossible to live in Los Angeles and get around without a car. Yeah, you could ride the bus, right? But if you ride in a bus, you need 2 buses to get to a lot of places in LA, and that can take hours. Would you agree? Like if you had to come from the valley, if you had to go from the valley to somewhere else, like you got to jump off this bus onto this one and do it, it just can take time. It can be like 2 hours to get fucking anywhere.
The train might be more,
yeah,
it might be a better.
Some, but that was by design because a lot of people will tell you car companies looked at Los Angeles and realized, wow, if you have to drive around the ship with cars.
But wouldn't it help our economy overall to do something like that?
You mean to put more?
Because all the burning of the fossil fuels and this, that, and the third for power, like to put solar powers in Texas and have Texas run off of it.
Yeah, but
wouldn't it be overall not only good for the planet but good for the economy?
Okay, but see this.
Everybody's damn.
But Americans have to decide who you want to follow. You want to follow a politician or you want to follow a scientist? Like, would you want a scientist to be president? Because his outlook on stuff could be different.
So in order for us to do anything that's going to help the economy, it has to go through the president.
The president have to be the leader, because if they don't want something, you're not going to get it. Trump is anti-EVs and alternative energy.
Backwards and stupid.
No, because you got to understand, the president is the leader, and he's the one who's going to push Congress. Like Republicans in Congress are not going to go against Trump. And Democrats in Congress are not going to go against Biden typically because you follow your president. So the current president is not a fan of electric vehicles. He's not a fan of windmills because apparently to him they cause cancer and they look horrible, right? But
so why not solar power?
I don't know.
Why not the solar things? Like
the big beautiful bill cut a lot of funding for solar. But my thing is, listen. The way forward is to have a president who's like science forward. And, in time, we'll get it.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a subway. I mean, it is. It's designed like a subway. It's underground.
What? What's that?
The train.
Oh.
In LA. He said he's
No, it's a subway. It's a subway.
He said he's from New York and he never knew California had them.
Bozak, what are you laughing at, Bozak?
LA definitely has it.
Neil Tyson deGrasse would be a scientific president. Okay, but let me explain something about scientists, though.
You guys, solar panels have been around forever. Like, it's not a new thing. That's what I'm thinking. Like, why hasn't Biden jumped on that or somebody else?
What?
Before Trump, because
we have solar.
Every neighborhood I drive past in LA, people have big ass solar panels on their roof, getting solar energy.
People are doing it. People are doing it. And solar is really big in Hawaii because Hawaii's power.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
Hawaii's like electricity bills are huge. You notice that when you went to Hawaii, like how many of them use solar?
A lot of people use solar. So like, why?
We're gonna get there. You just need the right president who wants to push that. You know what I mean? And that's not Trump's priority. He's not into that. He's more of an oil guy. But oil is not the future. So you alternative energy is where it is. See, this Bozak, okay, Bozak's saying this because Bozak, our current president does not like alternative energy. Hold on. Our
current president has only been president for less than a year.
That's not true. He was president for 4 years before this.
No, but not directly before this. We had a whole Democratic president.
Yeah, for 4 years. For 4 years. But in order for anything to work, you need to have continuation. And not just 8 years. The United States of America needs to say today, okay, guys, we're going to embrace solar. We're going to embrace wind. We're going to embrace like nuclear, okay? And we can still have oil and gas. We can do all these different things together. In order to do that, you need the president that might be Republican and the president who's Democratic on the same page so you continue. You can't have 4 years of this one going, we're going left, and then the next one comes in and be like, we're going right. You're not getting anywhere. You have to have that continuation. And we do not have that. In the old days, America had that. Not anymore.
PJ, I think it's a great investment.
But if you could put solar on your house, definitely do it. So Tesla's big in solar. You know, Tesla has solar roofs that they
I
sell.
think they should come out with a car with a solar panel on its rooftop.
They do that, and that's most likely how you can get a car that goes from LA to New York and back on a single charge. It's probably going to be part battery
Put it, yeah.
and solar panels.
Put the solar panel right on top of the car.
But solar,
And then keep it parked outside most of the time until the sun goes down, and then park it in your garage or whatever.
but solar hasn't gotten there yet, you know
And
what I
then
mean?
as you're driving, if you're driving in the daylight, it's also still charging the car. Versus like plugging it into your freaking house. Which, by the way, we still get our energy on fossil fuels. So it's like buying an electric car is not really that much greater for the economy right now.